Eden Hazard is a far better player than Mohamed Salah. You know, have a look at this now. Taking a look at this, you would, this has been a comparison that has been going on for, let's say, past 2, 3 years now. Even since Eden Hazard retired, there's been this, debate about who is better, who has had a better career, and all of that. And debates like that, or people who ask who is a better player between Mohamed Salah and Eden Hazard, people who ask questions like that only tells me one thing. It only tells me that you that is asking that question, you don't watch football. It's either you didn't watch Eden Hazard in his playing days, or you don't even watch Mohamed Salah. Because if you watch Mohamed Salah on the field of play and you watch Eden Hazard on the field of play, who is better is clearly there to see. It's not something that you have to analyze. You don't have to analyze anything. Who is a better player? If you watch them on the field of play, you will know who is a better player. All right, so that's fact. Now, the first question I'm going to ask is this: Mohamed Salah and Eden Hazard on the pitch playing against each other. Is it possible? This is the question I'm going to ask now. Is it possible for Mohamed Salah to outplay Eden Hazard on the field of play? Is it possible for Mohamed Salah to outplay Eden Hazard? I'm not saying who is going to score. I'm not saying who is going to give assist or whatever it is. As a player now, who is going to be much more impactful in the game? That is what I'm asking. Let me give you an instance. This was one of the most prominent El Clasico games that were ever played. Between Barcelona and Real Madrid. All right, and this game ended 2-2 between Madrid and Barcelona. All right, Ronaldo scoring 2 goals, Lionel Messi scoring 2 goals. Guess who won the man of the match? Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil was the man of that match. But Ronaldo scored 2, Messi scored 2. This just shows you that in football isn't about who is scoring the goals and who is racking up the statistics and all of that. Most of the times, the best players in teams, they don't even show in statistics. They won't even show in the stats. It's because these days there's been everybody is now concerned about who's had the most goals and assists and all of that, who's had better statistics and all of that. Football isn't. If you play football, you will know that football is beyond who's racking up the stats and all of that. Mesut Ozil was the man of that match. It might have had Cristiano Ronaldo in it. It might have had Lionel Messi scoring 2 goals. Mesut, someone who didn't even score any goal, was the man of that match. That only tells you that to be the best, or to be better, or to be impactful, does not need you to be on the score sheet. You don't have to be on the score sheet. Now let me make it very clear. Eden Hazard is the first player in Premier League history. The first player in Premier League history to have over 60 man of the match awards. This will not, the man of the match awards that he's winning, it means that in a game, whether he scores or he gives an assist, he would always emerge as the best player of that game. This is based off of performance in games. It took Harry Kane years after Eden Hazard left Premier League to beat that record, and he had to beat that record with much more games that he has played. All right, Eden Hazard did that in just 7 years that he was in Premier League. As I'm speaking to you right now, Mohamed Salah does not have to have up to 50 Premier League Man of the Match awards. He doesn't have up to 50. As I'm speaking to you right now, you can make your research. Because football isn't about who is having. You can score. Anybody can have better statistics. Romelu Lukaku has a better statistics than Diego Maradona, if it's about statistics. Bruno Fernandes has better statistics than Zinedine Zidane. They are both midfielders. If you want to talk about the assists, you want to talk about the goals. Bruno Fernandes, if you want to rate players just by statistics, Bruno Fernandes has better statistics than Zinedine Zidane, and they both play the same position in the midfield. So does that make Bruno Fernandes a better player than Zinedine Zidane? Of course. So you know what I'm saying. So football isn't about. So in this very comparison now, definitely Eden Hazard tops it. There's no need to. It's there to see. Everybody can see that on the field of play. Even if Eden Hazard comes out of retirement today and decides to go on a, let's say, on a match, on a football match between that has, let's say, on two different teams that has Salah, Eden Hazard. Even though Eden Hazard has not been playing regularly since he retired, even before he retired, we know he has not been playing with the injuries and all of that. Everybody knows that Eden Hazard will still outshine Mohamed Salah. Even if Mohamed Salah ends up scoring a hat trick in that game, everybody knows that Eden Hazard will still, will still come out the best in that game. It's not because it's just good. Let me give you another instance. Ronaldinho is a player that everybody, most footballers respect till today because of his impact in games, the way he played, the way he made everybody enjoy the game. All right. So sometimes football isn't just, till tomorrow, Ronaldinho will still be invited to charity games, to entertain the fans and all of that. That is football. Firstly, football is an art of entertainment. Apart from the fact that it's also a business. Yes, it's also a business, which is also very important. But if you look at football holistically, it's an art of entertainment. Your ability to entertain the fans, your ability to leave memories in the minds of of the fans. Till tomorrow, people still talk about JJ Okocha. People talk about Ronaldinho. People talk about, Diego Maradona. These players, they didn't have all the statistics. They don't have. If you check their statistics, it's not compared to the some players that you just But it's about leaving memories in the minds of fans. That is what those are the things that would cement your legacy as a footballer, even after your retirement. That is what will cement your legacy as a footballer. You can have all the stats, you can score all the goals and all of that. Doesn't mean you are better. It does not mean you are better in any way. All right, so this is just my takes anyway.